Good morning. Welcome to your early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum. Here are some words of wisdom for your day. And as you can tell, I am not in my own digs. I am at my friend Bobby's house, and I'm house sitting for her for a couple of days and having some peace and quiet for myself. And as you can see, it's beautiful surroundings. I wish it was light out and I could show you the outside, because beautiful trees, absolutely beautiful trees, all right at peak of color, and plan later today to walk down to the river and just sit and stare for a while. So pretty excited about my mini vacation that came out of nowhere. Talk about manifesting. So, and actually that fits with our card for today, which is the Alchemist. So let me tell you how I manifested this. I had decided a couple of months ago, I just in the fall need a couple of days somewhere quiet. Good morning, Caroline. Glad you are here. Welcome. You're the first one popping on today. And I was looking through my typical places to look. Good morning, Beth. Welcome. I'm a Youper today. I'm a Youper. So, went through Airbnb, looked at some of the places that I've stayed in the past. There was a little tiny home that I had stayed in the middle of the woods somewhere when I still had TJ, and he was not ready for prime time. So we took this place that was very quiet and very away from everybody. But it wasn't available when I had windows of opportunity. And I looked in Door County, couldn't find anything. Just hunted all over and had no luck. I think partly because it's peak color, right? There was one place that I wanted to go because it has this beautiful little concrete chapel shaped triangularly, kind of looks like a pyramid, and 3 pews. I mean, it's tiny, 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 but the acoustics in there are beautiful, and you get a bunch of women in there singing a cappella, and it is just amazing. They also have a labyrinth. It's in the Kettle Moraine area, a labyrinth built into the bottom of one of the kettles, and there's sheep grazing and cows grazing up above. It's really cool. So anywho, wasn't finding anything. So Bobby Silverstone and I exchange energy services. Oh, it's telling me slow connection. Good morning, Cindy. Welcome. We'll see what happens with the slow connection. I am in the Yoop, so yeah. Technology doesn't work the best up here, but they have 5G going through, so hopefully it'll get better. Anywho, hopefully it's not too laggy as I'm talking. So Bobby and I had a session last Friday, and we did some work for her, and then she said, so what do you need, Bon? And I said, well, I'm trying to manifest this getaway, and it's just not working. And she goes, I'm going away. I'm going to Portland to see my kids. Do you want to house sit? So I'm like, heck yeah. So here I am, house sitting in this beautiful place. It is supposed to be gorgeous weather this weekend, so I'm excited about that. Hello, Linda. Glad you're here. Welcome. But, I mean, what a gift. What a gift. No cost. Can't beat that, right? So, and this woman is set up. She's got card decks I've never even heard of, including the one we're doing today. Oh, it says slow connection again. Hopefully it'll catch up here. There we go. All right. Caroline Myss, archetypes. The archetype cards. And if you have read her book, Sacred Contracts, this is based on sacred contracts. So, our card for today. Let's do a little breathing. Nice deep breath in. Opening to receiving, great big exhale, letting go of everything that no longer serves, creating some space within, exhaling, flushing out all that no longer serves. I, with intention now, with these breaths, am creating space for creativity to flow. I have 3 blog posts I want to write, in and out. So, The Alchemist. I just kind of smiled when I pulled that card. I thought, wow. And it also talks about the light aspect of the card and the shadow aspect of the card. So don't be surprised if both aspects have some relevance for you. That's not unusual. And as I started reading the card, one of the main words in here is transformation. Guess which essential oil I grabbed? You've listened to her in person. Yes, I saw her once in person also. Yeah, I think it was at a National Institute for the Clinical Application of Behavioral Medicine, NICABM conference. Oh, we're just going to keep having slow connections. Hopefully it doesn't interfere. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, Alchemist. So let me read the card first. The light attribute of the Alchemist is transformation of base motives, so lower vibrational junk, and goals into golden wisdom, higher vibrational stuff. We can up-level our thought process, our feelings, our behaviors, the whole shebang. The shadow aspect is misuse of the power and knowledge that comes through spiritual practice. And we've all heard about the gurus who become all full of themselves, etc. I think that's a piece of what they're talking about. So, alchemist, wizard, magician, scientist, inventor. Yep, Hay House, absolutely. Love their stuff. Most of my card decks are through Hay House. And I've done a bunch of their writers' retreats. Those are awesome also. So if any of you are aspiring authors, Hay House is a great place to hook up and get some amazing guidance and support. So it talks about the light attributes of the alchemist and the dark, the shadow aspects. So just tune in, listen with your intuitive ear, what resonates for you. In its highest manifestation, the alchemist seeks complete spiritual transformation. We are ripe, people. It is time for this spiritual transformation, not a religious transformation. That is not the same thing at all. Spiritual. That is what is connected to the oneness. What's connected to the oneness. All these archetypes share the trait of converting matter into some form of altered or enhanced expression. The original alchemists were trying to turn lead into gold. This can be turning the base motives and goals into that golden wisdom. Good morning, Abigail. Glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. The wizard and the magician, which are two of the aspects of alchemist, produce results outside the ordinary rules of life, using supernatural powers and entertainment, respectively. So think about that. What capacity might you have, might we have, for turning things that are lower vibration into higher vibration that actually violate the laws of how the earth works? How cool is that? Let's go for it. What the heck? We got nothing to lose, right? Shadow alchemist appears in the misuse of power and knowledge through seduction and trickery. Do we not have some great examples of that humming around our world right now? So that we look at and we say, that is not what I want. That's not who I want to be, and that's not what I want to do. Be still and know. She even has kick-ass coffee mugs. I'm drinking tea, but nonetheless, what an amazing place to stay. Shadow wizard manifests either as use of ingenuity for criminal or unethical purposes or as feelings of superiority. So we know those people, right? Those people who are hucksters and take advantage of other people through negative manipulation and superiority. Those who kind of hold themselves out to be better than other people, right? No such thing. The alchemist is associated with your physical life in some significant way, showing invention on a regular basis. Remember when we were kids and we found stuff? Whether it was a stick, whether it was a chunk of plastic, whether it was a ball, whatever it was, and we turned it into stuff, right? I remember my sisters and I spending an entire afternoon turning our tricycles and dandelions into a spaceship. It was cool. So, do you do that anymore? Do you alchemize anything anymore? I contacted a friend of mine up here, since I'm in the neighborhood, and asked her if she wanted to meet me for breakfast. And she said yes. And she said, and then what are you doing? I said, and then you and I are going to drive around Rapid River and look for property. And she said, I'm in. So I'm just going to dream. I'm just going to see what comes to the surface. Ooh, that's kind of an interesting place, or that's kind of an interesting. I mean, Rapid River is a place where you can still buy things for tens of thousands of dollars instead of hundreds of thousands of dollars. So, perfect opportunity. We'll see how it unfolds. But for all of you today, I wish for you the Alchemist, the light attributes of the Alchemist, creating higher vibration people, places, things, stuff, plans, etc., out of lower vibration stuff. Transforming, converting things that have that lower energy. Do it through spirituality, your connection with the divine. If in nature is where you feel the most, I tend to feel a lot of connection to all that is in nature. And I plan on sitting down by the water today for a goodly chunk of time. It's supposed to be a beautiful day. Walk through the woods. Enjoy. Enjoy. So, channel your inner alchemist. Know that you are capable of far more than you think you are. And let's see what happens. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.